Well, I've said a lot about the dollar recently, but I've not said much about the euro. So here's a quick video on the euro, and the euro is not doing very well at all. First of all, let's have a look at derivatives, especially with the German bank Deutsche Bank, which is the National Bank of Germany, and a big part of the ECB, of course. They have 75 trillion in derivatives. Now, people think that the US debt is bad, but this is 20 times greater than the German GDP. And this article here is very critical of Deutsche Bank, very critical of the euro. Accuses Deutsche Bank of constant lies, and you can kind of regard this as being Europe's version of the Fed. And the ECB is bad, and Deutsche Bank itself has more in derivatives than JP Morgan. So the heart of the euro is rotten. And Jean-Claude Juncker, who was the head of the EU, he announced an investment plan, and it just doesn't add up. It's too little and probably too late. So that's not very good either. And then you've got the breakup of the European Union. There are lots of countries in Europe now threatening to break away. There's parts of Spain, parts of Italy, Greece, and really Greece is a big mess still. It's still a big mess, despite all of the bailout plans, the bailouts that happened, the austerity. In fact, possibly because of the austerity, Greece is on the verge of deciding to leave the European Union and leave the monetary union. Now, what are they going to take with them? This is the problem, because the EU has invested huge amounts in euros into Greece, and it's all going to evaporate. So what do investors think about the euro? Not a lot. Here is the euro over the last year. As you can see, there were some gains at the beginning of the year, but since then it's been a steady tale of woe, with a few 20-cent reversals on the way down. In fact, if you were investing on Forex, I would tell you to look at this graph. And I would say to you, when you structure your investment, expect 25, maybe 30-cent reversals on the way down, as there are here. So don't let that kick you out of your short. and short the euro, because it's only going to go one way by the looks of it, and it's not pretty at all. Now these things have happened before, as you can see here. That's an even steeper slope, and the euro's always bounced back, but that was when the world economy is not so bad as it is now. The way it is now, any sort of recovery will either be fictional or non-existent. So it's quite a good bet really that the euro is going to go into toilet. So my advice to anyone with a stake in European countries, with a stake in the euro, would be that it's time to get out, really. I don't like saying that because obviously Europe is close to where I live. I live in the UK, but logically it looks like Europe is sinking, and that is even without the war in Europe that we've been promised by Putin. Well, I hope you found this video informative and useful, and if you have, please like, share, and of course subscribe. Thank you very much.